So I just want to talk to y'all for a little while and share some things with y'all. You don't always gotta be burned to learn. You ain't always gotta get burned to learn. That means that you ain't always gotta go through stuff. Sometimes you can just pay attention to what somebody else is going through and determine whether or not that's for you. One thing I would like to share with any young women, or even women that's getting older, because sometimes it happens when you get older. You start to lower maybe your standards, so to speak. Things that you found important or things that you liked in a person, you start lowering that guard on that. Like you start accepting things that you probably wouldn't accept it. You start dating people kind of outside of what you would normally do. As you become to age, sometimes we do that. Like, okay, I'm getting older. This person kind of nice. They kind of cool. Let me tell you something. Every single time I have done that, it have came back to bite me. Every single time. Because people will prey on you too. You see, you be looking through your eyes, but you don't know how they looking through their eyes. You understand that? So if you're a single woman, right? Sometimes if you're a single woman with kids, a man feel like all he got to do is come through and help you out, take care of that, and then everything else about him you gonna ignore. And sometimes we do just because we need the help. But when I tell y'all that could be the worst mistake that you ever made, and I say all that to say, don't ever choose nobody out of desperation, because that will be the worst mistake that you've ever made out your life. If you ever desperate for help, desperate for money, anything you desperate for and you get out of desperation, it's going to come back and bite you. Trust and believe that. And you ain't got to get burned to learn. Listen to what I'm telling you. It'll avoid you a lot of heartache, a lot of pain, and a lot of being connected to people that you probably would prefer not to even know. I love y'all for real. If I can help y'all through any experiences that I've been through or is going through, I promise you I'm going to do it. Y'all my people. And I rocks with y'all. So I'm just chilling. I just wanted to get on here and talk to y'all because sometimes, child, people will make you think something wrong with you the whole time they crazy. That's called the projection. If somebody you know is certified, they call you crazy, take that as a compliment. From what when you know where it came from and where they came from, anything they say about you, take it as a compliment. Because that's how they mean it. Especially if you're dealing with somebody that's narcissistic or psychopath. What they say about you, that's how they feel opposite. They feel the opposite because they brain is messed up. They think different. They don't see nobody but they self. So when they talking, you the object, but they really talking to themselves. So you got to listen backwards. So if they tell you you dumb, no, you smart. You have to listen backwards because they don't know, baby. They possessed. So whatever spirit they let ride them, it stays in block the ego and the reality. I told y'all that. So they really will say some off the wall stuff and believe that because they can't take accountability too. So you got to understand that they'll never say they did something wrong or something is their fault or they handled something wrong. They'll never say that. They can't say it. They can't own that. That's the whole problem with them. Like they so damaged. Anything you say to them that they have to be accountable for, any mistake they made, that's detriment to them people. They be feeling like you just about to, you said that they the worthless piece of thing. Like that's how they feel about actually having to say they did something wrong. So that's why they place the blame. They put the blame game on other people because they just can't say. So you already got to understand how to listen to them. If they tell you you messed up, no, they messed up. Like whatever it is that's going wrong, because they cannot say they did something wrong, they're going to project. So y'all have to stay grounded. Get outside. Get outside and get to walking. Walk it off. Because you know what it is. It's not you. If you've ever dealt with them, if you've ever dealt with a narcissist, I want y'all to understand it wasn't you. It's all them, baby. Peace.